Hello, Dark Element here. We're doing a custom Total Drama season called Total Drama Redemption. This is our cast. We're going to go into detail why each person was eliminated and everything. So I feel like the first episode, it would be kind of like action. There's no teams. They don't know how to be quiet. I feel like the first two would do a race, and the first two to finish the finish line would be the team captains. I feel like Brick would come in first place, then Axel. Brick would get the first choice of his teammate, and honestly, he would probably go with Dawn. Axel, knowing how aggressive Scary Girl could be, would pick him. Dawn would talk to Brick about picking Ella because she likes animals. They would convince Damien to put on their team. Then realizing they need another boy on their team, they pick. Ella says Caleb. Now these three, I feel like they would pick Jasmine based on her athletic skills. These four would talk and they realize that they want Julia. They all talk, they want this monster, Dakotazoid, on their team. Julia notes how useful Courtney is and how smart, so they pick them for their team. Jasmine insists they put Sammy on their team. Going off this, I feel like they remember how Scott would talk. Raj. They would probably pick Raj because how popular he was and everything. Going off of this, I think they would throw a curveball and choose MK. They obviously would pick Wayne. Lashana. I feel like they would pick B because they realize how smart he could be. I feel like they would pick Anna Maria. They would pick Jeff. Noah. Lindsay. Topher. Bridget. Topher. Tyler. DJ. Now these are the two bottom of the barrel. Alright, the next challenge. Let's go over alliances first. I feel like Brick, Dawn, and all of them would be friendly. Immediately, Scary Girl goes after Damien. These guys lose the first challenge, Crazy Kittens. I feel like they would all choose B. Beardo, because he's very annoying. The next episode. Courtney and Scott start coming up with an evil plan if they lose to get rid of Bridget, because Bridget is one of the most kindest people on the team. But also the drama on this team, Scary Girl keeps terrorizing her group, but she finds the immunity idol. I feel like they would lose again. I feel like the bottom two would probably be Scary Girl and B. But twist, Topher keeps on trying to replace Chris, so Chris bans Topher from the island, making him 27th place. The next episode, I feel like crazy things are going to happen. I feel like Max comes up with this evil genius plan to win, which causes them to lose. I feel like the bottom three would be Ella, Max, and MK. Max would get the boot because he caused a lost. The next episode. There's a new twist now. Scary Girl and Bridget. No, Scary Girl and MK swaps teams. Immediately, Julia gets angry and is mean to the whole team, and they lose. The bottom two is Julia and Scary Girl. Julia doesn't have MK to help her, which gets her eliminated. 25th place. The next episode. People are really starting to get scared of Dakota Zoid because of her ongoing strength. But then also on the drama over here, people are getting suspicious of Scott and Courtney. Scary Girl aligns with Scott and Courtney because she has the immunity idol, and they three become an alliance. Crazy Kittens lose again. I feel like they would vote out Dakota Zoid because she's very intimidating. 24th place. The next episode. Crazy Kittens would start noticing the alliance between these two. Oh, this episode's a double elimination. So they both get rid of Raj and Wayne because of their alliance. 23 and 22nd place. To make it fair, they give them two partners on their team. They move Ella to their team. To make it even. The Killer Tacos lose again. And it's down to these three because I know. It's down to Courtney's Scary Girl, but Scary Girl uses her immunity idol, getting out Courtney. '20th place. Next episode. Axel is really getting on her team's nerves, bossing them around. And she gets in a huge argument with Sammy, which causes the team to lose. They all decide to vote out Axel because she's the aggressor. 19th place. Next episode, Tyler manages to get injured somehow, being Tyler. 18th place. But also this episode, still elimination, so kind of like a double elimination. Crazy Kittens lose, and they vote off B because he doesn't talk enough. Now we have Damien, Jasmine, Sammy, DJ, MK, Jeff, a new thing happens. Jasmine finds the new immunity idol. And their team loses again. They decide to vote MK off because she's very suspicious. 16th place. Now, the next episode, a lot of drama is happening between Anna Maria and Scott. They're constantly arguing and everything. Scary Girl sabotages the other team to lose. Which they decide to vote out Ella because she can't her singing has gotten annoying after a while. 15th place. The Killer Tacos lose this episode magically. And Scott points out how good Bridget is at challenges. They all agree to vote out Bridget. 14th place. Okay. I froze. There we go. The next episode, the Killer Tacos lose again. And they realize how... What? Alright. They realize how crazy... they get sick and tired of Anna Maria with her obsession with her hair, which gets her eliminated. Next episode, Crazy Kittens lose again. They all decide to vote off Lindsay because of her ditziness. They all merge. The next episode is the challenge. Alright, the challenge for this one is a try not to get scared challenge. Damien gets scared very easily. So he's the first one out of the challenge. Scary Girl magically wins the challenge and gets immunity. Scott, Noah, and Caleb are all in alliance with Scary Girl. They realize Dawn's part of the alliance. They get out Dawn. Where was Dawn? Shoot. Sorry, the elimination order got messed up. Forget about that. Whatever. We'll just keep going. The next challenge is a obstacle course. I feel like Jasmine would get immunity. Leaving them, they would all go after Jeff because Jeff has no alliances whatsoever. The next episode, we're down to our final... Whatever. The next episode, I'm going to say a twist happens. Sammy gets immunity magically. They all realize DJ gets quits. He's just sick and tired of all the stress of this season and votes himself off. The next episode, they find out about the alliance, which Scary Girl wins, and Caleb gets eliminated. We're down to our final 7. There's no more immunity challenges. Scary Girl leaves the Alliance and joins the Heroes Alliance. But Scott somehow manages to find an immunity idol, which gets Samey out. We're down to our final 6. This is a sudden elimination challenge, which Damien gets out, unfortunately. We're down to our final 5. They all decide to vote out Scott, which he was the main villain of the season. Final 4. They all vote out Noah because they know that he can't handle it. Scary Girl wins the challenge, and she gets to choose who to go against, and she chooses Brick. The finale, Brick versus Scary Girl. I'm going to say Scary Girl wins this season, and Brick gets second place. This is Total Drama Redemption. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.